Good morning, dear students. Today we will learn how can we insert any element in a list. So before inserting any element in a list, make sure that our list must be sorted. Okay, so this is our list. Okay, and we have to insert 40 in our list. So for insertion we will perform two tasks. First task is to find the appropriate position for 40. Okay, we know that 40 will be placed between 33 and 44. So what will be the right index for 40? Correct, index 3. It will be placed at index 3. So this is the first task that we will perform. And the second task will be, after finding the position, we will shift the value, because we know that 40 will be placed at index 3, but here 44 is already stored. So what we will do, we will create a space for element 40. 40 we will shift 44 at right, 49 at right, 67 and right, and create a space for element 40, and after that we will place 40 at its appropriate position. Okay, so let's start. First what we will do, we will compare first element a of 0, yeah, list of 0, with element list of 0 is 12 and element is 40. So this is not a right element. So if, let us suppose, it if we are if our element is 12 and 12 is equals to a of 0, so we will find the element at the start, so we will not do further traversing. Okay, so first thing what we will do, we will compare our element with a of 0. So here this condition false, we will go to the next condition. What is, in our next condition, what we will do, we will use the for loop. We will use a for loop and we will traverse every element, and we will compare the element 40 with index I and index I plus 1. Okay, because we know that element 40 will be placed in between two elements, so it have to compare with both two elements. It first of all, first what it will do, I value is 1. Okay, and I plus 1 will be 2. Sorry, I is 0, I plus 1 is 1. So it element 40 will be compared by with both index 0 and index 1. Okay, with 12 and 23 both. It is not the right place for element 40. Then we will increment the value of I will be 1 now, and I plus 1 is 2. So now index 1 will be compared with index 2, means 23 will be compared with 33. Again it is not the right place. Okay, now we will increment the I with 2. Now index 2 is I and index 3 is I plus 1. So we will compare I and I plus 1. 33 will be compared with 44. Now we know that it is the right place for 40. 40 will be placed at index 3, but our I value is 2. Now what we will do, we will return I plus 1, not I, because I is 2 and I plus 1 is 3, and 3 is the appropriate position for 40. So we, after finding the position, what we will return I plus 1. Okay, so now we find the appropriate position. We know that 40 will be placed in index 3, and what we will do, we will create a space for 40, because here is no space for 40. So how can we create a space? By applying the shifting operation. Okay, so how can we shift? First of all, what we will do, we will append none at the last of the list, and after appending, our list will be look like this: 10, 23, 33, 44, 49, 67 and none. This line will append none at the last. Okay, so now we have extra node. Now what we will do, we will shift 67 here, then 49 here, then 44 here. Okay, when 44 will be shifted here, then this space will be blank, and when this space will be blank, then we can easily put 40 at this place. Okay, so here how can we do? We can do by applying the while loop. Okay, so we will check the condition while I is greater than equals to position. Then what we will do, we will assign a I minus 1 to a of I. Here a I is size minus 1. See students, there is a difference between this list and this list. In this list the length of the list is 6, and here the length of the list is 7. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6, here sorry, here 7 should be written, it is by mistake. So here what we will do, we will see that here the length of the list is 7. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are assigning size minus 1 to I. Size is 7, minus 1 means 6, so I value is 6. So here position is 3 and I is 6, and what we are doing, we are 6 is greater than equals to position, 6 is greater than equals to 3. This is the right condition. What we are doing is, we are inserting ai minus 1 to a of I. What is ai minus 1? I is 6, I minus 1 is 5. So 0 1 2 3 4 5. So this element will be shifted of a in a of I. What is a of I? A of 6. So 567 will be shifted at its one position right, and this process will be repeated until this condition get false, and we will find the appropriate position for 40. Okay, so in that case, in first case you will see that 67 will be shifted. In that second case, what will happen, 49 will be shifted here and none will go at index 4. Then in our next case, what will happen, 44 will be shifted at index 4 and none will be shifted at index 3. Okay, now index 3 is none, and we know that element 40 will be placed between 33 and 44. So now we will insert 40 at that place. This is how we will perform that operation. Okay, this is a program for sorted linear search that we will see in our uh, ideally. Next, we can avoid all these complexity by using bisect module. Okay, we know that shifting an element is a complex process because we are adding any element and we are shifting by one by one element, so it is a very tricky thing to do. So to save our time, we will use the bisect module. Okay, so bisect modules will return the appropriate position, appropriate index for the element. Okay, but the limitation of bisect module is it only works for ascending. List must be sorted and it must be at ascending order also. So this is a limitation of bisect module. Okay, so bisect module only find the appropriate index, and to insert that element at the appropriate position, we will use the insert module. Insert module will insert an item at its particular position. Okay, so this is a program. Okay, now we will come to our ideally, or here you will see this is a program. Now this is our list 10 20 30 40 50 70, and you will see that we are in second statement, we will printing the list. This is the element, and after inserting the element, we this is the function call. In function call we are passing list and item, and after passing that element we will directly go here, and here we are calculating the size, or here we are checking for index 0. If index 0 is the actual element, then we will return 0. 0 is a index. Okay, if it is not at index 0, we will initially initialize position as -1. Okay, and then we will insert the we will run the for loop till size -1. Okay, now let us suppose this is our list. Total number of elements are 7, so size of the list is 7. It will run, but it will run till size -1 to 0 to 6. Okay, so here what we will do, we are comparing if item is greater than a of I and item is less than a I plus 1. Okay, now this is I, this is I plus 1. We are comparing with both. If item is greater than 10 but less than 20, then it is the appropriate position for the element. Okay, so then after we will increment the I by 1. Now I is 20, I plus 1 is 30. Again, if the item is greater than 20 but less than 30, then we will place item here. So this process will be uh, run until we don't find the element. If we find the element, we will use the break. Okay, if position is -1, now students see here position is -1 and position value is updated if this if statement is true. If this statement is true, then we will update the position by I plus 1, else position value will remain always -1. If position value is -1, what we will do, we will insert size, we will assign size into position, and at the end we will return the position. Okay, now we have returned the position. Then the value of the position will go where it is called, here it is called. Then position is storing the actual position of the index. Now next we are printing the position. Now we are applying the shift operation. In shift operation we are passing the list and position, and now it goes here. Here we are appending none, and again we are in calculating the size. Here size is now 8 because 7 initially size was 7. Now we append none also, then size become 8. Okay, now I is 7. Okay, now again we will run the uh, while loop. Here initially I is 7, then we are now we are applying the shift operation that I have already told you. Again we are applying the minus, we are decrementing the i's value. Now let us suppose if you want to insert 44. Okay, now we know that what will be the index value. Index value is 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, index value is 4, but here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, there are 8 elements. Okay, and I value is 7. So 7 is greater than equals to 4, it is, then we will shift. Then 6 is greater than equals to 4, it is true. Then 5 is greater than equals to 4, it is true. Then 4 is greater than equals to 4, this is true. Then 3 is greater than equals to 4, this is false. Okay, when it is 4, we will jump out from the loop. Okay, till then we are decrement I by -1. Okay, so here we shift the value, and after what it will do, after that we will shift. Now after shifting, what we will do, we will print the list again. Okay, here we can run our program. This is our list. Here we are inserting 55. Now you will see 55 is inserted at its appropriate position. Okay, now using bisect module, this is the program of bisect module. We have to import bisect. This is our list. Here we are printing list, or here we are inserting the item. Okay, so we open it again, and here we run it, and after running we are searching the 77. Okay, so you will see it is inserted at this right position. Now what it will do, bisect is a module name, dot bisect is a namespace, and we know that namespace name is similar as module name. Okay, and here we pass two argument, list and item, and this module will find the actual index. See, this is finding the actual index. And then after we are using insert module is inserting that item in the appropriate list. So bisect module is finding the actual index, and insert function is inserting the value at its right position. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you students, and keep revising.